Is the Dos Hombres Mezcal by the dudes from Breaking Bad any good? Well, in this video, I'm going to be giving you my full honest review on this mezcal, and I'll be letting you know if I think it's worth your time and money. So it seems like tequila isn't the only industry being invaded by celebrities. It kind of seems like mezcal might be the next wave. And as kind of evidence of that, we have Dos Hombres Mezcal, a mezcal created by Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul, the two guys from Breaking Bad who played Walter White and Jesse Pinkmen. Love that show. And they launched this brand to kind of capitalize on their stardom and also the rising interest in this incredible spirit known as mezcal. Mezcal, like tequila, has exploded in popularity over the last 10 years, with tequila on track to beat even bourbon in the United States in terms of sales. And while mezcal isn't on that level quite yet, it is certainly rising in popularity across the board. And so I guess it was kind of inevitable that there would be a celebrity mezcal brand. But is it any good? All right, let's talk about this bottle. So Dos Hombres is a mezcal made from the espadín variety of agave, which makes sense because the espadín is the most popular kind of agave used in mezcal production. And it is made in Oaxaca, specifically San Luis Del Rio, which is where a lot of other mezcals are from. The bottle itself runs anywhere between $50 and $60, so not exactly the cheapest, but also not the most expensive by any means. The branding's kind of simple. If you're into that, there's just two donkeys and an agave plant. It says Dos Hombres, Mezcal Artesanal, Joven, and it has its signature of the two guys with the bottle number and the batch number kind of written in there. Overall, pretty simple, but it definitely is kind of banking on their star power here with their signatures front and center. Apparently, they are owned by both these two stars, and also a part ownership was given to the people who produce it. And recently a larger spirits company called Constellation Brands bought a minority stake in it, but it's still mainly owned by them and the people who produce it, which I guess in a way is kind of cool, but you know. And that's all cool, but you're probably thinking, okay, Louis, great, that's awesome. Thank you for all the info, but what about the bottle? What about the juice inside the bottle? Is it worth it? All right, let's get to it then. So we're gonna grab our glass. As soon as you open the bottle, you can get that nice punchy kind of smoke on the nose. A little bit of that mineraliness as well. But all right, let's pour it out and give it a taste. Oh, yeah, trying to be fair. Right off the bat, you get a lot of that smoke common to the espadín mezcals. So it's got some good minerality to it as well, almost slightly salty in a way. And that's about all the good things I can say about it. The next part about it is that it kind of left me with this weird aftertaste. Once it kind of traveled its way down, it left this weird, lingering, kind of funky, strange aftertaste that I did not enjoy at all. All right, let's give it another sip because I like you guys. Never forget that. Honestly, I really can't get over that aftertaste. So what are my final thoughts on this mezcal? Honestly, I don't love it. I really don't like it. I think that weird aftertaste is something I really can't get over. I also don't like the fact that they are banking so heavily on their star power to sell this, especially because like even the name is so almost generic. Dos Hombres, two guys, two men. It's like, couldn't have thought of anything more interesting than that? Banking on the fact that it's two guys that you know and here's their mezcal. Honestly, again, the aftertaste is something I'm really not a fan of. I think it really takes away from the experience of drinking this mezcal. And for the price, there are so many better mezcals out there that are cheaper than this that are gonna blow this out of the water hands down. And if you wanna know which brands those are, I have a video right over here that you can check out.